Celebrate! We are SB19! Hello everyone, my name is Josh. Ako si Pablo. What's up LA? Stell. Good evening everyone, my name is Justin. Hello, my name is Ken.
Aloha! I'm Tita 18 Theta Pilar Pineda.
And I'm Jeff Agape.
We are your hosts for the SB19 Hawaii Show live. Hello, aloha. This is Tita 18 Theta Pilar Pineda, and next to me is no uncle, no uncle, no Tito Jeff. This is the second time, but anywho, you know, I'm so fortunate that I have friends who's always willing and ready each time I ask, even though it's kind of last minute. So today we are graced with our wonderful Tita. And for those of you who know my group, there's like 5 of us that hang around as much as we could. And we are like the Tita SB19 of Hawaii because I'm the Pablo of our group. And today, because it's a special day for Stell, we have our Tita Stell, which is Tita Sol de la Cruz Ferrer. Let's welcome!
Yay!
Yay! Are you Cam?
Hello! No wonder she invited me. It's Stell's birthday.
Yeah,
Hey.
she's the Stell of our group. Not because she can sing. Okay, she can sing, but she refuses to
can't
sing.
sing.
And she always say, "No, I can't sing." But you know, she has a good voice, but she's shy about. So she's not known for that as a Stell, but she's known as a great MC. Wherever she goes, she's always asked to be MC like Stell. You know, Stell is quick thinking, right? This one is the same. I don't know if you remember, there was a time I posted about the robot in
Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas. I was so shocked that with all the fun she was having, and she, you know, she was approached, or
I was asked.
Oh, you were asked. Say
Yeah.
something to the robot and ask questions if the robot knows something. And you know, as a Tita 18, she was quick to ask back. What did you say?
I asked, well, initially, I asked about what music genre do you like because I was setting it up. And then when I got the chance,
Set up. See?
So
But
I
see, it's in your
asked.
mind already.
do
That
you
was
know
quick.
SB19?
Ayaw talaga magpahuli. So
Of
she was in
course.
Vegas. She was not wheeling and dealing.
No, I
She
was
doesn't
not.
play. She doesn't gamble. But she was with friends and family, and they went to the what do you call that
The
place?
Sphere.
The Sphere, where that's the newest attraction, I guess, in Vegas, and they have Aura, the robot that
You
supposedly
remember?
know everything, right? So a lot of people would go to that section, right, and
Yes.
ask questions. So, but you know, when you think about it, robot is connected to the world
internet, the
yes,
computer.
the internet. Yes, so of course all the information is there. So the robot was quick. It's just that we're so amazed in a sense that, you know, they know what we're talking about. It
Yeah.
talks about Philippines, talk about Hawaii. But so anyway, that's Tita Sol for you.
That's me. What a setup. No, I can't. I barely can host. There are gracious people that ask me once in a while.
No, she's been doing it. She even did my wedding. She thought, oh, that was so long ago. She thought she was my ninang. How can she be my ninang? She's a host. She was host with, I thought it was Jeff. No, it
No,
was
Joseph.
Joseph.
And
Yeah.
by the way, he says hello. I was in Seattle
Oh,
about
that's
3
right.
weeks ago.
That's right.
And Tito Joseph, or maybe he doesn't want to be called Tito.
Although he's older than me.
Yeah, he knows about SB19.
Yes, he said he's gonna try and catch them.
Yeah, at
in
Vancouver.
Vancouver. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because I've been bugging him. I said, Joe, come home. Just like I've been bugging our friends that live in the U.S. mainland, come home and let's have a little reunion because of SB19.
Yeah.
And some are coming, like Louida and Christy, supposedly, and other people. And he's one of them that I invited. He's like, oh, I can't come, but I think I'm going to catch them.
Yeah,
in
in Vancouver.
Vancouver.
I'm
So-
so jealous. Just in case you see this, Joe, invite us when you go on your next trip to Asia.
I know this guy has been going everywhere. India. I
Yeah.
don't know when the last time he was in India or one of those exotic places. He likes
Madagascar. I think.
for real.
I think it was Madagascar. He said
Very
if you're going
adventurous.
to Asia, go in January and February.
It's cooler.
Yeah, and then when you go to Europe, you do August and September, I think he said.
It's autumn,
Yeah.
right? Autumn.
Because then you have the discounts.
Oh, okay, okay.
They're sort of like off
I
season.
think it's the same in the Philippines though. August before Christmas time, because I remember we went July, August.
Yeah.
We had like sweets in Baguio for a really good price, almost like half.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's already after summer
Mhm.
vacation. But then again, by maybe November, December, that's when it's heavy again with all the tourists going to Baguio.
Oh wow.
But between that, it was really cheap. We had it for like half the price. We had sweets.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but before we go to something else,
Yes.
we are here because this is SB19 Hawaii Show live.
Yay! Woo!
Do you have people watching? Oh,
Yeah,
there's
do we
some
have?
people greeting already.
Hello, this is Bambi.
What did she say?
She said, wow, wala silang pahinga. Nasa Bicol concert pa sila.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
wow.
So, yes, that's true. We are going to update you in case you are not updated with SB19. I think before that, what did they do? But anyway, this weekend,
Yes.
they are in Bicol for the Bicol Music Festival. I think they also call that Bicol Loco or something like that. But
Bicol
it's like a,
Loco?
but it's like a weekend, 2 days.
Wow.
And or there's even 3 days. What is today? Today is already Saturday. But I think tonight they're going to also. Anyway, they already perform. You know, that part of the whole event in Bicol.
Yeah.
And tomorrow or tonight for us, I guess, is the coronation night of
Wow.
Miss Binibining Pilipinas. You know, that's when they choose who will be the candidate for Miss Universe.
Miss Universe. Oh, it's going to be a new one.
Yeah, well, no, they've this is I think their third time to perform there.
Oh, wow.
In fact, the theme song, Pablo redid it, right? So it sounds much better. And of course, with them, the first time they came out with it, it became a hit because
Yeah.
SB19, right? And plus, the music is upgraded from I think it was written during the 70s.
Oh.
You know, so it's a different. The tune is the same, but it was a different style. So when he updated it, they added even like a short rap like parts. So
Yeah.
it's really nice.
So it's more current.
Yes, it's more current. So they're doing that again. This is their third year.
Yeah. There's Maria Pagio. She's asking how's the ticket selling?
Oh, here in Hawaii, Nympha, the main producer, was saying, I think her last or her latest post was, get your tickets now before we sold out. So I think we're getting
Oh.
there. So I'm happy. And you know, a lot of people don't know that the convention center, the seating capacity is actually double than those of
The other
the
places.
Yes, the LA and San Francisco.
But nothing like the Philippine Arena.
I know! Oh my God! You know, speaking of that, I think there's some post, what do you call that, depression? Because people were like,
Really?
yeah, because it's like, oh my gosh, wala na, tapos na. But when they were there, there's in like so much high going on.
Yes.
and some went for 2 days. And
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably do the same thing if I was there. But yeah, it was like, until now, I think they said it's the best concert ever in the Philippines. It even, not just by a Philippine group,
Yeah.
but it even kind of, some of those international superstars, they've outdone some of those already. The
Yeah, I saw the
production.
videos.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
was like, wow.
yes. So actually, the SB19 official is
Yeah.
generous enough that they were able to come up with the video. It's the highlights.
Oh.
Can we play that? Because, we just want to reminisce again with everybody else.
And it's great.
Yes. And you can still feel the excitement watching that video. I don't know how many times I watched that, but I still want to watch it. Can we play that? Miss Tech,
Yeah, our beautiful tech, Miss Kayla Pineda.
you playing it now?
You know what?
This is Simula. Bakit ba nagkaganto? Ang daming tukso.
Tawad ang palaging may mulo pagkamalas.
Ba't ba di ko galing tumakbo? Dito lang ako. Kasalanan kong lahat ng to. Nakumpay sa paggusto. Tumabay ka dyan! Tumabay ka dyan! Tumabay ka dyan! Tumabay ka kung di mo to gusto! Tumabay ka dyan! Tumabay ka dyan! Tumabay ka kung di mo to gusto!
Before I was so lost, but their music literally saved me.
Mula nung nakilala namin kayo, araw-araw, nananalangin kami na ayaw namin mamatay. Kaya namin
Alam mo, Lord, na magpo-concert ang SB19 sa oras na to, Lord. Alam mo, Lord, na mangyayari ng araw na ito. Maraming salamat, Lord.
We will conquer this place! We can! We start now! We...
Shooting for the stars, aiming high, yeah, yeah. The universe is ours, yours and mine, yeah, yeah.
you know, in today's episode, we didn't even mention from the very get-go, what are we celebrating? We are celebrating
Stell's birthday.
Yes!
Woohoo!
And actually, his real birthday is on the 16th, which is Monday.
Is that Monday? Oh,
Yes.
I'm off on the days. I thought it was today.
But this is the closest, you know, and we don't want to miss anything. So we'd rather do it a couple of days before his birthday than after his birthday. So we had to have this live show today. Okay, so happy birthday, Stell! Should we say how many years?
I actually saw.
Oh.
It's going to be, it's a milestone birthday, although it's still very young.
It is. It's a
Yes.
milestone. When I think about it, gosh, I think I was excited to turn that year
Yeah.
in that age. Oh, because I had a boyfriend already. Before that, I was sad. It's
Yeah.
like time passed by so fast
Yeah.
because I didn't have a boyfriend. But by that year, I had a boyfriend and I was getting ready to get married.
So she was excited.
So that was a good
meaningful
year.
for her.
So by the time I actually got married was the year after.
Actually, how long
So-
have I been married? My anniversary is July 14, so it's close to Stell's birthday.
And it's also close to Justin's birthday because
Yeah.
Justin is July 7th.
Yeah, so I think by that time, no, I don't want to say because it will give away my age.
Like it matters. We're tita anyway.
We're titas, we're
We're
aunties.
titas. And I don't even want to say I'm younger than her because she looks nicer than me.
Well, actually, maybe we should say, at at the age we're at, I think we look good.
Kapal.
Makapal. Well, love yourself. Self-love.
Yes, exactly. So I think every break we should say happy birthday to Stell before we forget what we're doing because we always talk too much.
So what are you doing, Stell, for your birthday?
Oh, he's traveling. He's probably going home now and get ready for the coronation night. And I'm sure they're gonna sing. You know, in Bicol, I think if I'm not mistaken, before or after, no, it gotta be before they performed.
Yeah.
They celebrated his birthday.
Wow.
So the 18th, we're singing happy birthday, and there's like a cake that came in on the stage, and he was dancing to it. I saw his dance. You know, Stell, I cannot handle your sexiness. He was doing sexy dance on this cake.
Wow.
That was so funny, but that's Stell for you. That's like this one.
I don't do sexy dance.
But she's funny. She might look scary like me. You know, like young
Scary.
people, they call us like we're the scary tita. Right? But we're really nice.
Yeah. There we go again. If we say we're nice, we're
I
not
know,
that
if you
nice.
have to say that you're nice, you're really not nice.
And we think we're funny.
And we think we're funny, so I guess we're not funny. I think we laugh first before others laugh at our jokes.
But we get each other.
As long as we're happy when we're together, I think that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
Our tech keeps going like this. Somebody is messaging you guys.
Oh, someone's messaging us. Oh, look at that.
What's the
There's
comment?
a private Ganda. She said, "Good morning. Are you Vice Ganda?" She's very fashionable. She's something else. You know, she's
What, Vice
trail,
Ganda?
yeah, Vice Ganda,
Yeah.
trailblazer, and she's funny. Okay,
Can I suggest also that next time when you guys go live, maybe time it when Asia is awake. and so more 18 can watch your live stream. I think we tried that.
the 2 o'clock.
It didn't work out. I don't know. Maybe they just don't know us. That's what it is. But then I realized after that,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who would watch the video, you know,
Yeah.
like a replay.
Yeah.
So they're not really watching live. But yeah, we tried 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock here, that's like What time is it? in the
But we had
Philippines?
Philippine viewers. I was there for the 2 o'clock.
Yeah, we did. That's
Yeah.
true.
By the way, Uncle Jeff, where are you? Well, actually, it's good. Then I get to host. I get invited when he's not here.
But next time, we could have 3 chairs. It doesn't matter, but it would be chaos. 3 of us. We all kind of grew up together, so we all know each other. And when we get together, it's like we don't need anything.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking about that. Remember that we did this event where we cooked? Maybe
Yeah.
we could do that as part of your live show.
Which one was this? We had like a
Well,
little cooking?
Yeah, no, it was an activity at church. Where we
Oh.
did cooking demo.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
When we were learning how to cook from one of the chefs, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That
But
was
see, I'm
way
watching
back.
all these vlogs and they do a cooking segment. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe Tada's show should have a cooking segment. I'll be the cook.
I'll be the taster.
Yeah,
As
Miss,
usual.
Miss Who Doesn't Cook?
I was gonna ask you because Stell sings.
Yeah.
You don't like to sing.
Yeah.
Stell cooks. Do you like to cook? She likes to go to nice restaurants.
I like to. I
But
enjoy
you do
dining
cook
more.
when you're
Yes.
inspired. You do make it fancy,
Yeah,
right? And she
I
likes
can-
to decorate.
I can cook, but although my daughter said slicing and plating it is not cooking.
See, she likes to plate. She likes to decorate the table, and she always like I don't know, cut out flowers and one. She
Yeah.
adds flowers. Well, that adds to the ambiance,
Yes,
right?
that's
When
right.
you eat, when you prepare nicely, like they say, even if it's not a very expensive food, if you put in a nice plate,
It's nice.
it's nice and it gives you more appetite and you feel like you're in an
Yeah.
expensive place. Right?
Yeah,
So-
SB19. You say you'll come to our event. I'll cook for you.
Oops.
I'll
Are
make
you
something
sure
for you.
they might back out?
I'll do. Oh, maybe I should. I don't know what I can say because I want to say I'll do a Meghan Markle for you. You know the plating. But right now she's having a hard time, so I wasn't sure whether I can say that.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway,
What else? Stell
Yeah.
is funny and you're funny. Okay.
Oh, thank
Pasa,
you.
pasa.
Yeah, there you go.
What
That's why
else?
we're friends.
Stell raps.
I can rap.
More like you rap gifts.
See, I told you we get each other.
What else? Stell. Well, what else Stell does?
We like to dress up.
There you
There you
go.
go.
Speaking of dressing up,
Yeah.
there was a time, I think maybe that just a month ago or maybe about a couple of months ago,
Yeah.
they were promoting a new, is it Armani? Oh, I'm blanking out.
Armani, they got that contract?
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh. You guys comment. Okay,
Prada.
anyway, first, it was a Thai star
Yeah.
that came to the Philippines to promote the
That brand.
perfume. Yes,
Okay.
but Stell represented the Philippines, so he showed up too. Oh, is it Armani? Oh my gosh, it's a big brand.
Yeah, I remember you telling me this.
Yeah,
What is it?
but I'm blanking out.
Come on,
So,
help us out.
so Stell was there, and of course, all of the 18 were like waiting because I don't know, 18 always knew what's going on.
Yeah.
There's always 18 every time these boys, even though the boys don't announce where they're going,
They
there's
know.
always somebody. Yeah, or it's already like like
Those are the
18 is
loyal
there.
18s.
I
Go,
know, but
ladies.
somehow they have connections or something
Yeah.
because the boys don't always announce where they're going.
Yeah. Well,
maybe
maybe.
especially like what if like that thing with Stell. I don't think they made any announcement. That's why we're just surprised when they posted that. So then that was that.
Yeah.
But after the concert, there's photos and videos of the 5 boys spraying themselves with that perfume,
Oh.
and then I think there is already somebody said that it's a real story. Like I think they're gonna shoot pretty soon
Wow.
for the commercial.
Wow. Look,
Did
someone's
somebody
from
make a
Toronto.
comment?
Yes, no, someone from
What is
Toronto.
it?
Versace.
There you
Versace.
go.
Yeah.
There you go. Finally, our boys are going international with their
Yeah.
promotional. What do you call that? When you promote something, when you're the spokesperson.
The sponsors. The
Yeah.
sponsorship. Oh,
Yeah. Or
we're
you're-
blanking out.
Yeah.
Someone's from Toronto. Hello.
Oh, hi. What time is it there in Toronto?
I think they were 3 hours ahead. I was in Vancouver. It was part of that Seattle, Alaska trip. Canada is so beautiful. It was
Huge.
Yes.
Well, it's just as
huge.
wide as the U.S.
Yeah.
right?
But I was
They're just on the north
surprised
part.
how
North-
beautiful it was with the nice big green trees, and it's so clean.
Ah, so you were on the West Coast side, no?
I can't.
Vancouver.
Yeah,
Vancouver is the
Vancouver.
West Coast. She said Toronto.
She's,
That's the
yeah,
East Coast.
on the other side.
But I've been to Toronto.
yeah.
because
Oh
I-
yes, I know. I was going to ask.
because I had a boyfriend back.
I was going to ask about that. Weren't you in Canada before?
Yes. I was in Toronto in the what's that? Had to be in the 90s.
90s. It was in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. His loss.
Yeah. That didn't work out. I think none of us wanted to give up our living spaces,
Yeah.
or I didn't want to live there, and he didn't want to live
in Hawaii.
here. Although he tried,
Yeah.
but I think
We're
because
too
of
small.
his line of work, he couldn't find opportunities here as much as in the big city in Toronto.
But Hawaii is beautiful. Wait till you come here. But we're a little bit small if you come from a big place. But that's the price of paradise. We like it here.
Yeah. You know why I stayed?
Why?
Although my family had a chance to have moved to the mainland because we have relatives there too. I think because I was a teenager when I came here, so I already have developed friends in the Philippines who grew up there most of my life until I was 15. It's so hard to be uprooted at that age.
Yes.
You know, you start over again, making friends, and then new culture and all that. And so I feel like, okay, when we were thinking of going to the mainland, and even Australia, because we have relatives there, and they would say, oh, come move me here and all that. We had the opportunity. And I actually got the packet already. I went to the consulate. Yeah. But then we decided to stay here. You know why?
Why? Why?
Because this is like Philippines.
There are a lot of Filipinos here
Yes,
too.
there are so many Filipinos here. This is like Philippines.
Sorry.
It's just that a lot of people speak English. And of
It
course,
is.
there's a lot of white people, a lot of ethnic, diverse ethnic groups here. So that's the only, difference. And what else? Not much, because
And the weather is nicer here.
yeah, but similar to the Philippines, it's hot too. It gets muggy at times. I don't know, I don't know. I guess it's like the opportunities, yeah, because it's the 50th state of the United States, so it's a U.S. State, so it's different from the Philippines. I think if I stayed there, I would have good education still, because I managed. I was in a private school only because I had scholarship, not because we had money.
She had to clarify. I don't know why she had to clarify that.
No, because we're poor. Because people think, oh, why did you go there then?
Yeah.
But yeah, we had to move here, for better opportunities, and but that doesn't mean we have better life here. It's just that if you work hard in the U.S., then you'll be okay. You'll be able to achieve what you want to achieve. I feel like it's a little easier than if you're in the Philippines. Yeah. So, anywho, before we talk about something else again.
Yeah, you're supposed to mention the award.
Which award?
Update on SB19.
Oh, the latest.
Yeah, damn. Won
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, because DAM is actually number one in, when it came out, I think within 24 hours, it reached 1 million views already.
Wow.
So, and it got picked up by first, actually, the Billboard US.
Wow.
Yeah, it was #1
Oh.
for almost 2 weeks. And then Philippine Billboard, it's still #1.
Yeah.
And actually, all the 6 songs in this latest EP are all on the top 10.
Wow.
Yes.
How about Dunka? Dunka.
Dunka? I forgot what the number of Dunka. But yeah, Dunka is all 5. I mean,
Yeah.
all 6 songs. And because Damn is #1 everywhere, it has been awarded, I guess, Tic Tac, the mint. You know that one in the container?
Yeah. Yes.
This is their first year to have awards, music awards.
Wow.
And so that was easy pickup. Yeah, so it got awarded as best song. I can't remember the actual
Yeah.
title. Tic Tac. So that's the latest. I think the announcement was just yesterday. And of course, the host of that show again was our Ida La Cruz.
Oh,
Are you
yes.
related? She's
I
La
wish.
Cruz, that's why.
I wish. Hi. Invite us.
So I is a fan of SB19 and their friends.
Yeah, I saw her recap. That was great. Yeah.
She picked up everything. I guess when you're that person that is all over, you've seen a lot of concerts and award shows. You know what you're looking at. So yeah, her recap was good, huh?
Yeah, but
Mentioned.
I keep thinking about the 55,000 crowd in the Philippines, how exciting that concert was. I'm like, oh, I hope we
And
get at
for
least a
2
portion
days.
here. Yeah,
I
for
know.
2 days.
That's one thing I think we would miss because when they come here, there's only 5 of them.
It's just a scaled down production.
Yes, I'm sure they're gonna make use of the backdrop still.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's never gonna be the same. I don't think they'll bring their backup dancers at all. But it's okay. I'm just happy that they're coming to Hawaii. Yeah.
I know. From how it was, where hardly anyone knew them here,
That's
to they're
true.
actually coming here.
I know.
Tana was working, to try to get them here.
for a while.
Yeah, for a while. She approached
was-
the Philippine consulate. Dan, can you please bring them here?
I was the crazy lady.
Yeah. We have that May festival. What is
But I
it called?
think that was first. It was the Filipino fiesta
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
wanted for them to just to show up to
Yes.
be introduced.
Yeah, that's the May festival. I couldn't
To
remember the
even
name.
just sing. Oh yeah, there's always a name.
Yeah.
To even just sing one song or just show up on stage or something.
Yeah, she was trying to get them here.
But yeah, it didn't happen. But I think we were always in their mind. I'd like to say that because I think this year when finally somebody, I think they offered, and I think Nympha said she has to vie for it. You know, she has
Wow.
to, yeah,
Good
there is
job, Nympha.
exactly. There's a couple more producers who wanted it.
Wow.
Yeah.
See? Sometimes
So-
you think it, so it does work, I think. You think it, you wish it, you work hard, it
Yeah.
comes true.
And we're lucky that Nympha is a really nice person,
Yeah.
you know. So when I approached her, because I was so excited. First, of course, I have to say thank you for finally bringing SB19 to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And then I offered whatever I can help to help promote it, and even just word of mouth of friends in church, friends at work, friends everywhere. I think we will always try our best to do that, so that hopefully by July everything is sold out already.
Yeah, I
So,
think you will. We were
Yeah.
promoting it too, even in the event that I went in last night.
yeah. You mentioned
shout-
it to
Yeah,
people.
shout out to Josie. I won't mention her last name because she bought a new Mercedes Benz.
So she
Amy-
better come to the
Yeah.
concert. She has money.
So Amy and I said, Josie, can you come with us and we can ride in your new Mercedes Benz?
What did she say?
She said, oh, let me think about it. I think she'll buy with her friends.
Tell her to get VIP
Yeah.
if there's still left.
Hopefully they are still left. Then
Yeah.
we'll arrive in her new Mercedes Benz. It's the black one. Never mind Teds. Teds will be there already. So me and Amy.
I will be in my bike. Can't afford. Just like when, when I was telling Elle, I said, Elle, did you see my plate? My
the
license
Mahalima.
plate, the Mahalima in my car. He goes, where? So he went down to look at my car. He goes, wow, that's so nice. But ate, representing SB19,
Your car.
you should have bought a Mercedes or a BMW. I'm like, dang. Jeez.
That's okay. It's fine. Her car's nice too. That's only because
That's all I can afford.
this one. No, that's not all she can afford. She's just very frugal. She's practical. She spends her money on something else.
Gosh, yeah.
Don't let her fool you. She can if she wants to.
I actually bought that car right after the Pagtatag concert.
Yeah.
And that's why I was so inspired, and that's why I got when I bought the
plate.
car, I got the plate,
Yeah.
the Mahalima. And when I think about it, nobody else can have that in the
Yes.
whole United States of America.
Yeah, because you have it now.
Yeah, once you do what do you call that? A personalized one, nobody else can copy that.
Oh.
You cannot, not in the US anyway, but in Canada you can.
So you can have it Mahalima.
Yeah.
Mahalima.
Yeah, Mahalima. But a lot of people that don't know SB19, they're reading it Maha 5.
Look, we have more people
We
watching.
have more people watching us. Yay!
There's
Look at-
Elise.
we're so easy to
Yeah,
get
there's,
excited.
yeah, there's
Let's start
Elizabeth
reading.
Lapus. She said, hope I can fly to Hawaii. Guys, doing so great on promoting the boys. Yes, that's what we want to do. And then what else? There, can you see? Look,
No.
use your iPad.
I know.
There's Arlene from San Diego. Hello, Arlene. We have a good friend there in San Diego, Luida. Maybe
And
you'll
she's
run
coming
into her.
down.
Yeah. And there's Hantan I-80, I think it says.
Who is this? How's it, partner? Is this Jeff? I think it's Jeff.
Wish I was there. Hello, that's him. Hantan I-80.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hantoni 80.
Oh, Hantani. See, can't read.
Elizabeth Lapos. Hello, Hawaii 18. Hello.
Yeah, there's
Ar-
Murphet.
Arlene
Yeah.
P. Aloha from San Diego. Yay, San Diego's awake.
Yes, San Diego. Well, it's actually almost 1 o'clock,
Oh, that's
right?
true.
10,
They're
11, 12,
advanced.
1.
3
Yes.
3 years, 3 hours.
3 hours. Yeah, see, he said it's Jeff. Hello, come on down. You still have time. Bring your guests.
Hope I can fly. And Elizabeth is saying that.
Yeah, what else? Speaking of promoting SB19, like I mentioned, I was on a cruise, Norwegian.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, tell them
Yeah,
how it
you should have
happened.
the video. My wonderful son-in-law keeps egging us, his mom and I dare you guys to say SB19 on this cruise.
Challenge.
Yeah, challenge us.
Well, first of all, tell us what kind of people were in the cruise.
Yeah, the crew.
They're from Hawaii? The cruise,
no,
or
they're
all over?
from all over.
Mm.
I think we met one family that was from Hawaii, but they were from all over, Norway,
Okay.
and I don't know where the other people are from. But the crew, I think they're 90%, 95% Filipino. So when they were serving
And
us,
the performers, right?
yeah, and the performers, they're so
Filipino.
wonderful. Anyway, so there's a group that come and sings. They're called the Coffee Group or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were so wonderful. So we said, do you know SB19? They said, Yate. Yes, we do. I said, do you know Gento? I said, they started Gento. So, yeah, so they're wonderful, but sorry, they can't come out of the ship. I think their contract runs 8 months a
So
year.
they don't have stopovers? Can
Well,
they when you guys do your stopovers, don't they go down?
Not for certain things. I know that when we stop by Vancouver, no, they do. They do. That's right. Because
They
the
could
first
catch
stop,
the concert. Because
in
their
Hawaii.
crews go back and forth, right? If you
Yeah.
said you were in Vancouver,
Yeah, that's true.
they should have been.
No, their stopover in Vancouver was only for 2 hours.
Oh.
Because they were like, when we were disembarking, we disembarked in Vancouver. They were getting out because guess where they want to go? Guess.
What? Shopping.
Jollibee. They had Jollibee in downtown Vancouver.
They miss their Filipino food.
Yeah. But just in case they ever watch this, NCL crew, Jade, the Jade ship, you were wonderful. That was my first cruise, and I'll go again because of you. They were so great. They were so welcoming. They're so happy and so talented. For Miss Washi Washi, Washi Washi to you.
Were they like extra nicer because they know you're Filipino?
I don't think so. I think they were
They're just
probably. I
that's
think
part
so.
of it. I mean, it's part of the training. They have to be gracious to all the
Yeah.
guests. But I think there's a special thing about if they see a Filipino
Yeah, if they
on
see
board,
a Filipino,
right?
because there were hardly any Filipinos too. And of course, I'm likable. You notice
Again, if you have to say you're likable.
And there was Jeff. Maybe he'll watch us. Jeff was the steward. And yeah, you know, within that 7 days, you
So
feel
they're
like they're
singing
family.
while they're serving food?
The guys that were in the garden cafe,
Uh-huh.
yeah, they were, you know, they go table to table and they would sing songs.
Nice.
Yeah, that they
Tell them
converted
they
it.
should start singing SB19 songs.
Yeah,
But
they-
it must
they
be
should
harder when
have.
they're serving. Ganto. Spill the coffee. Ganto.
Yeah, no, they would stop. They would just do their song, then go on serving. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But one of the guys was funny. I remember first he said his favorite is Stell, and you go, yeah, me too, right?
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, actually everybody's so nice, and they like everybody, of course. And then one said, and Ken, he's so sexy, and he's a guy, and he's like, and you're like, that was funny.
They're very funny. They're very talented. There was a talent show, not talent show. There was one night where it's the crew that performed.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, and there were 90% Filipinos that performed. There was
So
only one
talented.
act that was from Indonesia. They did a dance.
I see.
Yeah, but there was one who did a
Indonesia,
country
that's
song.
all they can do, eh?
Dance. No, I'm sure they can sing.
Namintas.
They can sing too, but their dance
Filipinos
was
can
wonderful.
dance and sing.
Yeah, they could.
That's so funny. Hi, Uncle.
Oh, hello.
Your boyfriend is here, so.
Oh, yeah. Hello. What is that? Oh, that's us. He's watching.
He's
us.
watching.
But I don't see you.
I don't know, this is delayed.
Yeah, that's my husband.
Yeah, it is.
But he can come on camera because he's wearing Boro clothes.
Boro. What does that mean? Not baro, right? Boro.
He's defending his shirt. It says Baguio.
Speaking of clothes, you know, SB9. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
My latest. Are you my subscriber?
Yes, I
Do
am.
you know what's my latest SB19 post?
The cake for Stell. Happy birthday, Stell.
No, it's not. The Mahalima Mana.
Yeah.
You haven't watched it, huh?
No, I haven't.
What kind of subscriber is this, my friends?
I watched.
haven't seen.
I watched the last SB live with Jeff, so that I can see what you guys talked about.
See, they haven't seen my latest vlog. Oh my gosh, it's called Fashion Perfect. 'Cause I
Did I see that?
remember because you talk about clothes.
Yeah.
Back in the day, SB19, you couldn't afford clothes,
Yes,
right?
I saw
And
their
they
old
would
videos
be,
too.
Yeah, they would be sharing like interchange shirts and.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how they were clothes and didn't have money. So.
That was smart.
Exactly, but look at now.
Yeah.
They have designers.
Yeah, designer
design their-
clothes. But boys, make sure you protect your money. Don't spend it on designer clothes. Let them give it to you. Don't buy.
Exactly. I'm sure there is some kind of, what do you call that? You
Deal?
know? Yeah,
Yeah.
some kind of deal wherein if you wear the designer's clothes, then it's like you're already doing a commercial or you're already promoting so there must be some kind of percentage of, give and take.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
but
how you do it. Don't spend your money on clothes. They're very expensive.
coming from a tita who's always buying clothes.
That's why I have no money.
Shopaholic.
Yeah.
See, you should listen.
Listen to my own advice. Okay,
Exactly.
so what? What about
Where
the
we-
fashion thing?
Oh,
That, yeah.
yeah,
you
so that's
posted?
what I was just, I just remember how the boys were back then so different, and now they're so different in that sense that they are already able to afford 2 designers for their
Yeah.
concert, to prepare for their concert, for when they did their dam. But you have to watch my latest episode, okay? It has to do with fashion.
Okay, well, watch.
When I was planning to do that was since last year, but I thought I needed to interview a fashion designer.
Yeah.
But I could not remember. I was asking you if you guys knew, and I couldn't find any fashion designer. And there is a fashion school here nearby.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
never had the guts to
go there?
call them or anything.
You should. Speaking of fashion designers, you should email Michael Cinco. He is.
You've seen his creations.
Yeah, my
A lot of the
goodness.
stars, when they get married, they order their gowns from
Yeah.
him. Even Becky, what's her name? Vicky Bello.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Michael Cinco she was wearing for her wedding. See, chismosa.
It comes up on my feed. That's why. There's some
Yeah.
celebrity who married, I think, a sports star recently. I think it was just this week. Yeah, she's
Who?
got. I can't remember the name, but she's an influencer, I think. Yeah,
But
Michael
yeah, a lot of
Cinco.
Hollywood stars, even those beauty titleists,
Yeah.
he designs it for them, even royalties and all that.
Yeah.
So he's been doing that. So where are we now? So we already talked about, this time we should feature a little bit about Hawaii.
Okay.
And we're hoping, SB19, if you're listening, I was just re-watching again their conversation with Gary Valenciano.
Uh-huh.
They have podcast. If you have
Oh.
Spotify, they have a podcast with Gary V. And one of the things that he told them, you have to make time to do something, like taking care of your health, taking care of your body.
Yeah.
So at this point, SB19, you have to make time to enjoy Hawaii when you
Yes.
come here.
Hello.
Not just all work, and don't schedule yourself so tightly that you don't have time to breathe. I mean, this is your first time to come to Hawaii, might as well enjoy a little bit about Hawaii. And one of those things maybe, I think, they should go to is a luau, right?
Yes, of course. Hawaii is synonymous with luau.
What is a luau? A luau is essentially a Hawaiian party, or the term
Yeah.
a party or a gathering, right? Luau. Look at us. That's what it is. It's Hawaiian
The
for
video will
party.
explain it.
Yes. So at this point, we're going to show you how they do a party or a luau,
Yeah.
and why we would like SB19 to be in it. Let's play.
If you're in Hawaii, a luau must be at the top of your list, and that's exactly what I'm about to do tonight. We're in for some delicious local Hawaiian food, drinks, and live entertainment. Let's go. We're witnessing the emu ceremony, which is when the pig is removed out of the ground, and then we're about to eat it. Check this out. Just came into the luau. We've got the palm trees. We're right by the beach. It's a vibe.
Look at the person that's sitting across from you and interlock baby fingers with that person. And that person and say aloha, cousin. That's how we like it.
It's like an outdoor Hawaiian barbecue here. It is absolutely packed. It is a party up in here. Buffet time. So we've got local Hawaiian cuisine. Ooh, chicken long rice. It's kind of like chicken noodle soup. Definitely some kalua pig and some pipi, popia, coconut milk dessert. Lots of delicious local Hawaiian food for me to taste right now. Can't wait.
You could have been up there, Jeffrey. That could have been.
She's been a girl from the Windward side. Her mom always taught her how to hula fly.
I get a free drink, so it's time to get the party started. My time? My time. Aloha. Oh wow, is there a Polynesian dance competition going on?
This was my first luau experience, so I was looking for an authentic luau, and this was just better than I ever even imagined.
I knew it was going to be an awesome show, but what they did kind of went above and beyond.
Tonight's luau is filled with that aloha spirit, delicious food, great entertainment, drinks. It's a great way to learn about the cultural heritage of the Pacific Islands, an incredible night out in Oahu. Woohoo!
Once again, happy birthday, Stell!
Happy birthday, Stell!
We have to remind ourselves because we always talk about something that this is about Stell's birthday, our celebration. So once again, did you see that? It was a very short video, but did you see how they were dancing hula? And most likely, they're gonna pull the boys to the stage to learn a little bit how to dance hula. And I know our boys can dance.
Will do
so
well.
Will do very well. They might star in that.
Of course they would star.
Especially if the people working there knew who they are. I think they're gonna give them some highlight there at the on stage. They're probably gonna say something who these boys are.
Luau is very fun. It's
Yeah.
actually, we were just joking around that we kind of didn't define what a hula is, but basically it's a party where friends and family just share love and aloha.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think usually what it is too is promoting the Hawaiian culture. Did you guys see how they cook the egg?
Yeah, the egg.
They
The
cook
lechon.
yeah, they cook the pig underground. So while the Filipinos is above charcoal,
Yeah.
theirs is underground.
Yeah,
they
they
wrap
bury
it.
it.
Yeah, and they bury it. I guess they create the coal first, like it's an oven kind of thing, and then they wrap and they put it underneath, and then at the end of all the dancing and whatnot, although people are already eating, they would take that out and then I guess share it. But I don't remember eating their lechon. Yeah, it's like they're not really sharing.
Are you sure?
I don't remember. Like
Yes,
they
I
don't go table to table to
Yeah.
unless they put it on the main
The dish.
buffet, and since we're so full we don't go back and eat it later. I can't remember.
Maybe they cook it for the next buffet. No, I'm pretty sure they serve it to us. But anyway, last Wednesday we went to Highway Inn. I'm plugging them. We should.
They should sponsor us.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, maybe one day they see this. They're very good. So if you're in Hawaii, that's one of the places to go. Highway Inn.
It's actually on the route from the airport to the hotels.
To the hotels.
in Waikiki. You would pass that, and it looks a little outside. It looks like it's not really Hawaiian, but once you sit in there, the choices of food is you get to taste the different Hawaiian style and local food, right? Combination of so many Hawaii. There's some Filipino food in there. There's some Korean, but it's like if you didn't have time, if you come to Hawaii for a short time, that's probably the best place to eat.
Yeah,
the different ethnic group.
the food. And actually, that place is called Salt. I was gonna say Kaka'ako. Well, that is part of Kaka'ako, but a particular area it's called Salt. There are many restaurants there, but we
Yes.
recommend Highway Inn. Highway Inn, hello. When you come here, it's one of the must.
Actually,
see places.
Kaka'ako is where I shot my latest episode. It's just that I didn't show much of it, just a couple of areas. But yeah, Kaka'ako is now being developed. Way back, it's not that much. There's just like Ward Warehouse before, right? That we would go to.
Yeah.
But even that, it's all a lot of hotels now, and not hotels, but condominiums. Yeah.
Expensive condos.
So if you want to purchase your property here in Hawaii, we would recommend that because it's near everything.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
you just need $1 million or so.
For one bedroom. For like a small a studio, it's already $2 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you can do it.
You can do it. SB19, you should buy a condo here. So when you come to Hawaii for your R&R, you have a place to stay. If not, you can stay at Auntie Sol's place.
Yeah, right.
If you're not picky, you can stay in my upstairs.
Oh, there you go. She's inviting. Auntie Ami is rebuilding her house.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Yes. Auntie Ami would have a nicer, newer house.
Yeah, but I think January, February, that's when it will be ready.
Okay, so what are we doing? Oh, we are supposed to remember or acknowledge the past winners because I completely forgot about them. It's so funny because last month, I came here in our little studio and I go, oh, how come Justin is still here? Because I forgot to send it to the winner. I said, Justin, who won Justin? I cannot remember, right? Good thing she remembered and she messaged me. So I
there you go.
sent it.
Yes, remind us. Remind Auntie Ted if she forgets something.
So let's show the pictures. Do we have pictures or picture of the winner? She's actually the same person who won Ken, I believe.
Wow, she's getting a collection.
She's
Evangeline.
Quick. Yeah, she's quick in typing her in the comment section. Quick and correct. That's what it is.
I don't see her today.
There.
Oh, there she is.
There she is.
Wow.
And me and my big face in the back.
So she already has a picture of Justin. How is
yes.
that?
No, that's the mug that I sent her.
Oh,
She
you
won
did?
that.
Oh,
She
I
won
see.
that.
You did send
And
it.
she also would like to extend her many thanks to Sonia, Miss Sonia.
McLeary?
Yes, because she
Wow.
also won one of Sonia's prizes, which was the silver ticket.
Whoa.
Silver ticket. That's $150.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So she said, thank you, Miss Sonia. You're so generous. You know, Sonia, this is not the first time she's done this. She's done this in Pagtatag. She's just buying different, a lot of tickets and giving it away to people who would like to go, but they're young students.
Yeah,
so
generous, very generous, Sonia.
And
Bless
she's
your heart.
Exactly. And she also did that. She also does that to the Philippines. She also sent money to somebody to buy tickets to give away.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of, young people as well who would like to go. They're real fans, but they can't afford because they're still young. They don't have jobs. So, yeah, Sonia, good job.
The young people now have more money than when we were young.
Exactly.
Look, it says MSC3 says congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I see my husband there too. He's saying aloha SB19. He doesn't say aloha to us. But
I know. But how come Kuya is not going to the concert? My husband is so unhappy.
He's so unhappy.
He said, how come I'm the only guy going? What happened to your friend's husbands? How come they're not coming?
He's going to with his friend. It's his birthday, so they're doing another celebration. I don't know. It's not too late. They might change their mind.
This is Miss Taaka from Big Island who won last month's one.
Oh.
She got the first
of the group
in their dam costume.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today we're not giving away any mugs, but
we are giving
away something
else.
else
What is
because
it?
it's Stell's birthday.
Yeah, it's a special giveaway. What is it?
What is it? Go get ready with the question. I'll show you the price to be.
Oh, wow.
But actually, it's going to be a Stell version of this. Okay, I'm just showing you a sample. I hope I'm holding it the right way. Oh, baliktad. So you see this. This is an SB19 towel.
Wow, you get to wrap yourself in
But
that beautiful
you're going
towel.
to win
What?
a Stell towel. This is
Oh.
just a sample because this is mine.
Oh, it's hers. Oh.
This is mine.
There you go. Look
So
at that.
you're going to have your Stell towel because it's Stell's birthday.
Oh.
So
Look at that. Look how
So
handsome those
if you
boys
win, because right now it's not printed yet, but what I'm going to do once somebody wins, I will order a Stell towel and will be directly mailed to you.
are.
So I don't have to
get
deal
ready,
with
get ready.
because I'm forgetful. That's why I almost didn't send Justin mug and even the other mug.
Yeah.
It was so delayed until they messaged me like I didn't get my prize yet.
She's actually not forgetful. It's just that she's so busy. I don't know how she does all these things.
Ay, ay, ay. So who wants to have a Stell towel? Get ready to type the fastest but the most correct. Most correct? Only correct.
The only correct. The
What is
correct
our
answer.
question?
The question is, she tasked me with coming up with a question, so I'll just make an easy
Get
one.
ready.
Get ready. It's not something
Don't
we
make
talked
it
about.
easy.
Well, it's not something that we talked about. Should I ask
It's not
Nan?
something that we talked about.
Yeah.
You did talk about, but you didn't mention it, right? Is that what you're gonna ask
Maybe.
them?
I don't know. But that's okay. You deserve it if you know this. How's
Yeah,
this? How about
yeah.
we ask, what is Stell's?
Don't mention.
Oh, what?
Don't say it yet because
no.
you have to make them go fast, right?
Yeah. How about the thing that we're celebrating? What did we ask about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, everybody ready?
Ready? Okay, here's the question. What is Stell's favorite flavor of cake? There you go. And we have a cake. Should we bring it out now?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Because they have to mention what it is. Come on, come on. Hantone, come on, you can win this. Another
You know,
one.
in
Yeah.
January when we celebrated Ken's birthday, Jeff and I ate.
The
It was
cake.
us who celebrated, and we ate
Oh,
Ken's
there we
favorite
go. We
flavor.
already have-
It's mocha.
We
So
have,
now it's Stell,
yeah.
and his favorite is
strawberry
Yay!
MSC3U.
who is Okay, you have to email me your full name and your address at Theta Pilar. Oh, sorry, wrong. ThetaPineta@gmail.com.
There you go. Congratulations, MSC3s. By the way, where are you from?
Yes. Reply. Oh, but you know what
Reply.
too? I was thinking, would you like instead of just a Stell printed on maybe Stell is your favorite. I don't know, but I give you an option. Do you want the whole SB19 like this, or you want just Stell so you can hug Stell? If you're a Stell bias, what? Let's see if she answers.
Is that a he or she?
Since it's not printed yet, I have the option, or you have the option to choose, so you can actually really enjoy it.
Yeah, and you can use it when you come
Yeah.
to Hawaii and hang out at the beach. Do you want us to tell us what beaches you can go to? There's one. My favorite actually.
Yeah,
it's
what's your
not-
favorite
Yeah,
beach?
it's not the favorite. It's not the best beach, but I
But?
like Magic Island.
Ah.
Yeah, because
So
it's
is it really
family
more
friendly.
for the beach or the park?
The park. I
There
like
you
the
go.
park more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, the best place, yeah, I think
Lanikai?
Lanikai.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful and a little more calm
Yes.
compared to the other beaches, which is a little maalon or too, what do
Yeah.
you call that? Yung maalon, it's too
Wavy. Rough waves.
Rough waves. There's another place that I really like because it's beautiful, but it's all the way on the other side of the island.
Oh.
Yeah, Makana. Makana Beach. If you're here,
I don't
try
even
to
remember
drive
going
there.
to Makana.
Yeah, it's
But if you go on the outer island, this is many, many years ago, we were at Mauna Kea Resort.
This is the big island.
Yeah, that's the big island. They have a beautiful beach and it's private. Oh, actually, Aulani too. Aulani
Yeah, I was
has
gonna
nice,
say
yeah.
Aulani. Okay, Aulani is the Disney resort here in Hawaii. So it's Hawaiian themed Disney resort, and yeah, a lot of people come here for that. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially those people with real membership for
Yeah.
Anything Disney.
Yeah, but if you're not at the Disney resort, there's actually two lagoons that the public can access without being a Disney resort guest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just kind of next to it, no?
Yeah,
You don't
but
have-
parking sometimes is kind of hard, but there's parking area actually.
Go
You
on a
pay
weekday.
$10.
Go on a weekday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So last month we featured Pearl Harbor.
Oh.
So like we said, don't miss that if you come to Hawaii. I think
Yeah.
because of its history and at the same time, who doesn't know about
Yeah,
Pearl
Pearl
Harbor, right?
Harbor.
It's like and because we did feature it last month and we showed you how you can just choose areas where you can go tour, so you don't spend the whole day unless you're really a buff, history
Yeah.
buff. Some people really like to spend the whole day there, but those are options. And we also already featured the Polynesian Cultural Center. That's a good place to go as well. It's like having a little information about the different Polynesian islands in one day, right? And then you're gonna go, if you're Filipino, we do that too, Philippines, right? So you're familiar, how they have somebody, what do you call that? Not grinding. Could the coconut?
The coconut.
Yeah. They do it their version.
Yeah.
And in the Philippines we have the horse. The horse. What do you call that?
Sorry.
Is that horse?
Yeah, I think they call it
Caballo.
Caballo. We forgot already. It's been many years when we saw
I remember
that.
when I was doing that
They
when I was
do
a kid.
I remember grandma with the coconut.
I was doing that,
Yeah.
and then I remember the bunot, right? To
Yeah,
polish the
to polish your
floor.
floor. I need that. I have wood floors. I think you need the bunot to make it shiny without putting that gooey stuff on
Oh
top.
my goodness, wax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so where are we now? So we gave away either. Oh, did she reply? Did you want a Stell towel? What did she reply? She or he?
Oh.
What?
Oh, look. MSC3 lived in Hawaii. Her
Oh, you did?
favorite. Yeah. She liked Lanika and Hanauma Bay.
There you go.
Yeah. Look, my husband
But aren't
said.
you coming to Hawaii for the concert?
Yeah.
You should come and meet us. We're going to have a fan meet. You know that registered people who will go to the fan meet, 80% are from the mainland.
Yeah.
They're not even from here. So, we would. I can't wait to meet all of you guys.
Yeah. I'm not going to be at the fan meet because
she couldn't make
I have something else.
Yeah.
But I wish I was going to be there. But I'll see you at the concert.
She will be at the concert.
I'll be the one wearing.
She'll be wearing a gown.
Yeah. She tasked me of coming up with what we're going to wear. So maybe that's a good idea. We'll be in these big gowns. So we're going to stand out.
She wants all the press to go and interview her instead of SB19.
Who are these people?
Who are these women?
Yeah. Let's go
Crazy
thrifting
women.
to find
Sorry.
our outfits.
Look, we keep talking again. We never
Okay,
even
what?
read her answer.
Yeah, she said.
What did she say?
She lived in Hawaii
I
for
know, but
19 years.
Did she reply to my question if she wants a Stell towel or an SB19 towel?
She said, something sisiu. I'm a sisiu, actually, but I'll have the group, please. She wants the
Okay,
group.
okay. And did you want the pagtatag or the latest picture? the Simula at Wakas picture.
Oh, she's not coming here, Ted. She said
Yeah.
she lives in Washington State now, but she's going
Yeah.
to the Vancouver
Yes.
concert.
Sold out, huh? So you already bought your ticket. Hey, I heard their prices is more expensive there.
Than ours? Wow.
Okay, so you want the group, but did you want this or you want the Simula at Wakas photo? That's another choice you have. She said she's a CCO, so she's a Ken bias. But she didn't want to lose, so she entered the contest.
Is that what that means? If she's a CC?
Yeah.
Look, there's a
chicken.
Yeah.
What did she say?
Simula at Wakas.
Okay. I'll get you that. So don't forget to email me, thetapineta@gmail.com. Introduce yourself, because right now we don't see your name.
Look,
and give me your address. So
there are new people. There's an Ida Star, and there's a Pickle Peach. Hello, Pickle. Peach.
That sounds so cute.
I know, that's fine. Are you from Georgia?
Because of the peach.
Oh,
Is
look.
that the national fruit of
Georgia?
Fruit? Is that the state fruit?
Yes. They're called Georgia
Georgia
peaches.
peach.
Maybe one day we'll make it there. Our sisterhood still hasn't gotten anywhere. Traveling slippers.
We only went to
Seattle.
Washington.
Yeah,
Seattle
Washington once.
Everybody has different ideas. That's why.
Yeah.
I've been saying we all go to the Philippines and we haven't done that. Although we go, and then after that, I'm going someplace else. But that's okay.
I think we should do it now that I've been on a cruise.
Yeah.
I think we should do a cruise. That's the way to go. It wasn't.
I know, it's easier.
It's easier. They just drop you off, you do your thing, then you go back to the ship.
Hey, that's showing age. Hello. Like,
No.
easier. I don't wanna walk too much.
It's better too in terms of cost economically. Because they
for
have
real?
all, yes.
And there's food everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
gosh,
food
talking of food, I don't want
everywhere.
to gain more.
Yeah, you know when I went on the cruise?
What?
I actually had dental work done, so I couldn't really eat.
And you said what? I wasted my money on this
No.
tour. I didn't get to enjoy my food.
But that means you couldn't overeat, and you had to watch what you were eating. So that was, I guess, blessing in disguise.
You couldn't overeat.
Yeah, of all the times to
So
have
many
dental
buffet.
work done.
Buffet
Yeah.
in all hours, all waking hours
Yeah.
is available. Huh?
12 o'clock, 1 o'clock at night, you're going to the burger place, eating the buffalo wings.
And then they say that's why they have exercise room.
That's true, but you don't make it to the exercise room. But you can walk back and forth, on the ship.
Also, that's your exercise, back and forth to the buffet.
From one restaurant to the next. One restaurant to the next.
Oh my goodness. So, what else are we going to talk about? Because it's Stell's birthday.
It's Stell's
we always talk about
birthday.
ourselves.
Hey, Stell, what are you going to do?
What do you know about Stell? Let's see.
What do I know
Since
about
you're
Stell?
the Stell in our since you're the Stell in our group.
I saw
tell
an
us
early.
a little bit about Stell.
I saw an early video.
Okay.
I think it was last night when I was looking. They were so young. And it was around the time they were being interviewed when their video went viral. And they were asking them, how do they know each other? How did they come
see.
together? What did they do?
Yeah.
See? And Stell said he was with Josh. He was a working student.
Yes, he was.
And they were part of a dance group.
Yes.
See? I know that about Stell. And then, I know he loves fashion. I saw the Dunka video with this wonderful young lady with very long legs, and they're,
Oh, that's my Itrata.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A lot of those are celebrities in their own right. They're like, besides that, you know how the celebrity we know are usually actors and actresses?
Yeah.
But a lot of them now are influencers.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Alodia is one of those old timer, I always forget. What do they call that when they dress up? Cosplay.
Cosplay.
She's like number one in the Philippines. I remember her
Who,
from
Mai
way
Mai?
back. No, Alodia.
Oh, yeah. I think you told me about her. Yeah.
She's always the cutest, and she's friends with them, so she got invited. and they were saying that some just volunteer already without being paid.
Wow.
Because who wouldn't want to be in SB19's?
I know, now they're the hottest thing. Kings of Pop!
Exactly.
P-pop, P-pop.
P-pop, you know, because it's like, even though you're popular, you have million of, you know,
Views.
Or viewers or subscribers. People like me, I don't know who you are, right?
Yeah,
but because
there
you're
are
on
so many.
SB19's video, then I go, oh, who is this guy? So I would kind of, you know, get to know them. So there's always a pro to that, you know, wanting to be part of SB19 music video. In fact, one of the reactors, Caucasian, he goes, why am I not there?
I
You don't have to do anything. We'll fly there to be part. He goes, so they want the international version now of Dunka because they want to be part of it.
Yeah, if it
but
were,
they went to the Philippines.
Yeah, if it were so easy, I don't know, we missed out. We should have gone. Now that I saw, you know how it was like I felt like I missed out on something.
Oh yeah, I knew already the kickoff would be awesome.
Yeah.
Because these boys don't leave things to chances, you know, and they're very ambitious. Just to watch the Damn music video, that's very ambitious. Nobody has done that in the Philippines. And the money they put out and what they want, they're so creative. And they said, yeah, we're so ambitious. So
Yeah,
we
it's good.
It's like they're living their dream. You know, when they were growing up
enjoy
too. Yeah.
You work so hard.
And then they like those characters. They were creating their own characters because they love a lot of videos, those when they play games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they want to be certain character.
Oh.
That's why they created that. And that's why there's hoods. We're going, oh, what is that? Kind of cultish. But yeah, they were kind of really going back in time. So they created those. And yeah, you know, it's like nobody has done that before. You look around the world and you wouldn't find a music video like that.
Best of times.
Even Dunka, you don't see that. And the participation. And we're like, it was so funny because they said when they filmed that, that's in Quezon City, Escanita, like a small place.
Yeah.
So they asked people there, you know, of course they have them sign like, you know, don't
waiver?
Don't divulge shit that we're filming, blah blah blah.
The
for
confidentiality waiver.
And they're like, nobody, everybody followed.
Yeah.
Except for their moms. Their own moms were funny. They were so excited because they're part of the video. You know? And they're like, wala magpalabas ha? Kami magpalabas.
Yeah, NDIs, remember that. NDIs don't work on mothers.
They're so proud of their sons, and part of that, I think, because they're in it.
Yes,
you know, they enjoyed it so much. They're like, oh, merong coming up something. They cannot hold on. They cannot hold off, but that's mothers.
Yeah.
We know.
So what?
We're
You
so
want to
proud
bring
of our
out the
children.
cake?
Where are we now? No, this is
not
Stell's
yet.
birthday, so we're gonna show the video I put together about Stell, but this is already a year old.
Oh, here
so
you go.
we want
Play video.
everybody to see it again, especially those who haven't seen it.
Enjoy. Happy birthday.
All I ask is you. This is my last night with you.
Hi friends of I Love Kali Vlogs. As promised, that I will be creating stories for each of our SB19 members with regards to their birthdays. So guess what? It's now June, so this one's dedicated for you, Sunshine Boy, Stellvester Ajero. Quack, 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 says the duck. They told him to shut up. They called him ugly and they drove him away. But wherever he goes, he continued to say, quack, quack, quack. Wibble, wobble, ho, hum, hum. But is he really a duck?
At this point, I think you already know what story I'm referring to, right? Like the story of the ugly duckling. Stellvester Ajero, or Stell, went through hurtful comments about his looks, but he knew that he has what it takes to be a star. So for every tear he shed, he fought for his place under the sun. He worked hard to hone his talents and joined different groups in a quest for which he truly belongs. In SB19, he was not only appreciated, he was home. And this is where he was no longer the ugly duckling, because he is actually the elegant swan. Today we celebrate Stell's birthday, and as his mom Mylene recounted, she labored for 3 days for Stell to be born. Now we know why it took that long for Stell to come out, because like they say, you can't rush perfection. With that, we could almost imagine, because we're still in fantasy world, that when the heavens open up to send baby Stell into the world, he was late because he was busy collecting extra talents on his way out.
T-shirt ng bias mo! T-shirt ng bias mo! T-shirt ng bias mo! Okay. Panahon ay di inasahan, sa problema ay nabuluna. Nahirapan huminga at tila ba hindi ko na alam kung paano palalaban. Ako'y nanalangin, ngunit nilamon ng dahil sa dam ng aking hangarin nahulog. Lalo na luno!
It was said that when he once auditioned for a dance competition, he didn't dance, he sang instead. If that doesn't say confidence, I don't know what is. Come to think of it, I haven't heard that there was ever a time he didn't get the part in any audition that he went to.
I'm honored to be here to present our sisters in pop with the Rising Award. And mula sa aming iba, para sa kanilang congratulations sa inyo. Sama-sama natin ang pag-build ng Filipino music here and on the global stage. Rising Star Awardee, Big.
Whatever Stell is doing, his artistry always shines through. In dancing, he was SB19's early main choreographer, adding meaning to the message of their songs. He is quick-thinking and witty, spreading sunshine all around. And when he's with his group, he doesn't overpower anybody in singing, but he always has a way in adding flavor to each song.
Mag-uusap tayo. Oo nga. Tama na yan. Hindi na nakakatuwa yung mga ginagawa niyo at kinig... Hindi! 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 Sino yung marunong magluto ng sisig?
Stell is gregarious and is sometimes mistaken as obnoxious. However, he is actually a deep thinker whose ideas about life and relationships are sound to imitate.
Walang magbabago sa atin. For me lang parang hindi naman kailangan laging may ideal. Kasi at some point of your lives, ang makakatuluyan mo rin naman yung hindi ideal for you. Hindi rin naman siya ideal sa'yo kasi as time goes by, pagka nagkakilala kayo at nire-respect niyo yung isa, for example, yung ayaw niya, hindi mo gagawin yun. Yung gusto mo sa kanya, yung gusto mo sa isang tao, i-apply niya sa sarili niya. Hanggang sa dumating yung panahon na magiging makita mo, nakuha niya na yung ideal person.
SB19 Ken once described Stell as shining, shimmering, splendid, and that could not be more true. Because Stell is extraordinary, captivating, and spectacular, not only in appearance, but in his abilities. The wealth of songs he knows and sings often makes him the winner of their Showbreak Song Guessing Contest, and of course, he can give the original singers a run for their money. We can talk all day long about the talents of Stell, but one thing I would be remiss if I don't emphasize is Stell's big heart. Through all the negativity people shot at Stell since he was a child as the target of bullies, he hasn't grown bitter. He has a positive outlook, and even now that he and his SB19 brothers cannot live simple lives anymore, we can still see him reach out and be loving towards their fans.
We need to support each other para maabot natin. Kasi kung ano yung goal namin, hindi naman kaya namin abutin yun ng kami lang. So dapat meron ding iba na katulong namin or tutulong kami sa bawat isa para maabot yung goal na yun. Kasi at the end of the day, hindi lang naman kami makikinabang. Lahat din kami makikinabang.
Maalaga is a Filipino term which means caring. But in vernacular, it really means more than that, especially when it comes to Stell. Stell is everybody's friend in SB19, and over the years, we've noticed how Stell cares for each of his brothers. And from this Tita 18's point of view, that makes Stell a good husband material.
Be your own reason to smile is Stell's motto. And it's so telling of a person that he is. As sensitive as he is not needy. Instead, in his own way, he inspires others to be fearless, even when the world is unkind, to achieve everything we are deserving of.
Pinaka-best advice na masasabi ko is just be yourself. Huwag kang gumawa ng bagay na parang iniisip mo na kailangan gawin ko to para maging katulad ako ni ganito, ganyan. Hindi dapat ganun. Dadating yung tamang panahon, dadating yung tamang oras na ikaw naman yung makakagawa ng something good sa ibang tao and hindi mo mamamalayan, tinitingala ka na pala or good influence ka na sa ibang tao.
To his loving parents, grandparents, and family who have helped raise Stell, our many thanks. We share with you the blessing that is Stell, a world-class, masterful abilities that is reflective of an elegant swan. This is Tita 18, Theta Pilar Pineda, from Waikiki, Hawaii. Aloha! Happy birthday, Stell!
Happy birthday, Stell!
And at this point, we'd like to say also Happy
Father's
Day tomorrow to all the fathers out there.
Yes, happy Father's Day to my husband, Ernie.
And my husband, Romeo. He's not my father.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know, sometimes, well, we call them sometimes daddy because, you know, when we had the
You're
young
teaching
child.
your child, right, to call him
Yeah.
daddy. So you go, hi, dad.
Yeah, you end up calling them daddy, but no, he's not my daddy.
But he'd like to say that. Who's your daddy?
Yeah, who's your daddy? He's my boyfriend. He's my BFF, my boyfriend forever. I don't let him forget, so that the dating doesn't stop. You know, for the ladies who are married there, don't be taken for granted, ladies. You deserve the best.
Exactly. So SB19, you're still young, but look forward
She's
be
giving
daddies.
advice again.
You know, actually, when they had their podcast,
Yeah.
one of those things that was mentioned by Pablo was saying, he started talking about, ako may goal ako eh. By the time I turn, like, I only have like 5 years to go. I want to have a child already so I could still play basketball with him before my knee is really, you know, which is, you know, that's good. He has plans. So then everybody's talking about, you know, oh, and then the boys started going, that's true in a way. Because, you know, while you're still young, it's good to be a father so you can still run around with your kid.
Yes, they're very, especially if they're boys.
Yeah.
Because now I have 2 grandsons. And they're very makulit. And my son-in-law, that's what he's doing now. He brings them to the basketball court. And, you know, they have the big ball. They can barely carry it, but they're trying to play basketball. I wish I can show their pictures, but like I said before, my daughter's very private.
And she's a lawyer, so she's like, I'm going to sue you now.
So
too much legalities here.
But anyway, at this point, we're here for you, but we don't know what you're going through. So to help you get through whatever it is, and just know you can get through it, here's a verse of the week just for you.
Hello everyone, I'm Brother Matt Carl Ellis. We all want to live a balanced, comfortable, and peaceful life. But sometimes we cannot even look too far ahead into the future because of all the struggles that's in front of us. When problems pile up and it feels like nothing is going our way, have you ever considered turning to God? Sad to say, there are those who, when they become so desperate, they try to drown their problems with alcohol or prohibited drugs, and some to turn to unlawful acts or even try to end their own life. Friends, we cannot expect a perfect life in an imperfect world. However, it's not hopeless at all. Instead of feeling hopeless or giving up, turn to the Almighty God. Why Him? This is what the Bible teaches here in our verse of the week in Job 22:21 up to 23. Give in to God. Come to terms with Him, and everything will turn out just fine. Let Him tell you what to do. Take His words to heart, come back to God Almighty, and He'll rebuild your life. You see, God is not just Almighty. He is also true to His word. So, dear friends, we invite you to join us in our Bible studies and worship services here in the Church of Christ, and allow God to tell you what to do. Give in to Him, and He will rebuild your life. We hope you have gained inspiration from this verse of the week. And if there's someone you know who would benefit from hearing this message, please share this short video with them. Stay strong, stay safe, and God bless.
And we're back. Happy birthday, Stell!
Happy birthday!
And guess what we have for us? A cake!
Well, look at that.
And look at that.
Yeah.
It says happy birthday, Stell. And what's on it? Your strawberry. So this is a strawberry flavored cake. Hanu Bakery, you should sponsor us. And to match our cake, we have the pink drink from Starbucks.
Pink drink.
With strawberry fruits in it
can
too.
you see that? Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's toast to
Toast.
Stell.
Cheers.
Have
Cheers.
a good and wonderful birthday and a good future.
Yeah, with much, much blessings. Love, happiness, prosperity, good health, and everything else.
And we'll see you soon.
Yeah! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Stell. We love you.
Yay!
And all of you, SB19.
And all of you, SB19.
That's why you're Mahalima.
Yeah, bring sunshine to the world.
Yes.
Yay!
Woo! We're gonna cut the cake now. And we're about to say goodbye. And we hope that you enjoyed the show. we would like to say thank you.
Thank you to our beautiful tech, Miss Kayla Pineda.
You want to share your face?
Show your face. She doesn't want to show her face.
She's in her pajamas.
But you saw her in that Kapilani Park video. See, that's
Yes.
another place that you can see when you come here.
That's actually part of Waikiki. The Kapilani Park is used to be like the where all the Hawaiian royalties roam.
Yeah.
That was their backyard.
Thank you for joining us. Come again, share the good news with love and aloha. This is Auntie Sol and Auntie Teda. Thank you for inviting me.
We hope to see you again soon. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Celebrate Stell's birthday. And what else? Of course, your husbands.
Yeah.
And your fathers, if you are still blessed with your own
with your
parents,
dads.
with your dad, celebrate and remember them, their goodness to you and your family. Okay, much aloha from Honolulu, Hawaii. Bye.
Bye. Peace and love.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Woo! Happy birthday to Stell.
See, I just proved I can't sing. Happy birthday.
We should do SB19 style.
Dunka, dunka.
Oh my gosh, as if we're drunk. Let's blow the candles for Stell.
Okay, you blow. And I cheers.
No spit on that one. Okay. We always forget something. Because we talk too much.
That's like, what do you call? The Marvel things that there's something at the end.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,